Testing. Hello, hello. I think. I might not look like I'm talking, but I'm talking behind the laptop. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, I can do this. It's been a while since I've done a one screen stream because I need the other screen for something else. And I will tell you, well, I bet you can already tell what that other thing is. It's me actually studying. Oh my god, hi Apple, how are you doing? 2 streams in a row. It's either I don't do it, or when I do it, it's a lot. So because I have like a lot of things to do, I was like, if I stream, I will not have any. Oh my god, hi Momo. Wait, why couldn't I see your chat on Restream? Oh my god, you need to study? How cool is that? Thanks for the lurk, coffee, appreciate it. That's what I'm basically doing. I'm also lurking in my own stream. I am being heard. That is very kind. Like, just being heard is lovely. Okay, is the chat working? Not fully. I see YouTube chat, but not. I mean, I am responding to a chat because I'm a wizard. Double checking that the things are in order. Ta-da! Oh no! Why did I do that? Okay, it's fine. So a witch. So I normally start so I need to solve a problem that's like a really, really big problem, so I'm not going to be able to solve it in one day. But I have a goal for today, which is the problem itself is 9 parts. I will not be able to do part 1, but I have the files that come out of part 1. So my goal is to start part 2 and see if I can do it or not. Yes. And I actually create. No. I have my second screen. Should we stay on this screen, or should we go to this screen? Because both is fine with me. I can like put my like some to-dos together if y'all would be okay with that. Like, for example, Momo is studying, and I am trying to solve a problem. But am I gonna do that? Inshallah, I'll try. And I will do 25-minute sessions and then come back and chat a bit. So for now, in the planning part, I think I'm just gonna try with starting problem 2. That is my goal, because I had an issue with the environment, which is why I couldn't do problem 1. Yeah, I'll just explore the output of problem 1 and try to look at how I can start problem 2, because it's according to the course, it inshallah. Oh, okay, that warmed my heart. According to the website, it takes a week to solve the problem. So yeah, I'm gonna be chill with myself. All right, I have rain as background, but if anybody likes anything else, you are welcome to listen to that. But so if I play the rain, let me know if you can hear it as a test. Wait, do I hear it? Okay. I think the sound is reasonably fine, right? Are you saying it's raining outside or for real? Like, or because it's not raining in my environment currently. It's a nice sunny morning. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot. Darn it. I can do this. Okay. I'm just gonna write down start. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Start problem 2 for like 25 minutes. Okay. That is my task, not you guys' task. So I'm gonna get the timer. See you in 25 minutes. Study well. Good luck. Okay, we're back. I think you can barely see me behind my laptop, but oh god, is internet bad? Are we? This morning I was like, that's some heavy rain. It is from a YouTube. I put the link in the YouTube description, so that if anyone else is interested in listening to this lovely heavy rain, I think it's real because it's a channel I found called Hello Korea. Oh hi. Didn't we just say hi? Did I get rebooted? So yeah, it's a channel called Hello Korea, and I think they're actually recording ads. Oh, now? Oops. Can I see it? I can't see it. Yep. So I think it's real rain. Are we in ads or is it back? Still in ads? Let me put the link in the chat so that there you go. Oh, I forgot to say hi to Aaron on the YouTube side. If they are, sounds like real rain. I think it's real. I think they are recording it directly, which is really cool. Because there are websites that let you create your own rain sound, which is really nice. Hank Green recently, Hank Green and his projects, they're really cool. Recently, oh, I should do a 5 minute break time. 5 minutes. And yes, I'm not counting all of the yapping I just did already. So there is a website that is ambient noise, but for some reason I cannot get myself to like it. Like it's like white noise and all of that. Oh my god. Yes. Hi, Aaron / Asher. I forgot to say hi. Now I'm saying hi. Because yeah, you chatted and then yeah, my brain is very, very I just say busy, you know? My brain is busy. I'm sorry for forgetting. Apparently internet bad. But yes. So yeah, just to if anyone wants to give me progress updates, please let me know. Momo, how's the studying going? Is Aaron also doing any studying, or are you just here like chilling? Because I started part 2 with like just exploring what is in the file that was the output of part 1, and yesterday when I tried to test it, I got error because I was calling wrong labels, like names of things. And today when I just explored what's there, I was like, oh wow, those are different names. So that was a success-ish. And I tried some code that I stole from previous homework. No, not previous homework, actually just previous parts of the course. And some of them worked. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna test whatever works. I read like 5 pages and then I went to the restroom. I'd be good if I had any test nearby. Ha ha ha. Sometimes when you're like, oh wow, the material is more difficult than I expected, it's not fun, but practice and repetition should help, right? Um, why isn't Redibot answering you? Oh, because you're not calling it by its full name, with the E being 3. Yeah. So, I'm glad that you got some progress out of 5 pages. Can I read 5 pages in 20 minutes? I feel like I'm a slower reader. Ooh, recently I restarted because it's been a really long time, a really long time since I've read anything Sherlock Holmes related. So I restarted like A Study in Scarlet. And it's way more readable than I expected. I mean, I read it once when I graduated high school, but I don't remember it. I just like remember loving it. And now I'm like, I understand a lot more than I expected. Sherlock Holmes, the Sherlock Holmes, written by the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Yeah. He's one of my best boys. Yeah. Like books I feel like I can go back to. What is my favorite tale of him? Again, it's been way too long since I've read anything. And I think my brain is mixing the TV show with the actual book. So it's very difficult to say what is my favorite. I mean, A Study in Scarlet is very classic. Yeah, I'm chickening out and answering. I remember having a difficult time with one of the books, which is why I stopped. So I haven't finished all of the collection, because I have the collection. I have from book 1 and all the short stories, and it's a hefty book. It's really difficult to pick up. It's actually 2 parts of 2 hefty books. Am I out of time? Oh yeah, I yapped too much. Alright, people, I'm technically out of time. For me, the story of the woman and the king is my goat. I'm not gonna skip to reading that story. I want to go chronologically based on publication. Time to lock in. Fine. Yes. Honestly, again, I didn't expect to focus so well. Yesterday, I could not focus. So I'm glad that you guys are like, we are doing this together. So let me set the timer to 25 minutes and see you on the other side. Good luck. And we are back. Let me do another 5-minute timer so that we are doing our resting / yapping. Hi Gamma, hi, welcome. Also, hello to the YouTube side, Mustafizura. Let me know how to pronounce your name so that I can answer any questions. In that case, excuse me. I thought you would say I love every time Ciel. I just said my name in third person. I love how each time Momo is like, "Oh, hi Ciel." "Oh, hi Mark." Is that the reference? So yes, we are back. Honestly, yesterday afternoon / evening, I was trying to focus on what I'm doing right now because I was trying to solve an environment problem, like Python environments and library versions, and oh my god, it was such a struggle that I had no energy to do anything. So I just did basically nothing because nothing worked. And today, because I was like, I'm just gonna forget all of the problems and just try to start midway, assuming the problem is with TensorFlow. I have a grudge against it. And the course is using TensorFlow, so I have no choice. I will get there, maybe someday, but not today. And I am happy that I can say, I think I did around 50% of part 2, which I feel like that is not true though. because which part is very difficult, because I just chopped together code from the class because it's similar to what I'm supposed to do in I technically should be still learning the math course, yes, and I will do that. Today I was not sure if I should do Khan Academy, but then I realized I have time-bound task that for a course that I paid for, and if I don't do that, I'm not gonna pass the class, and I'm gonna lose, I will fail and basically lose the money. So this, me doing a study with me, was like a gift from the God. I mean, the God. I was like, because people say a gift from the gods? There's a S. Anyway. So I was like, because my deadline is end of May, should I? Because it's either I don't stream, or if I stream, I should stream something that I can focus on. By the way, I actually streamed some reading news yesterday. I think I'm planning on doing a little tiny edit of that, and then republishing it. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm using my time to the best of what is there, what I can do, but I feel like a quiet morning trying to study would be better than doing the math course. Yes, the math course is obviously useful for me, but this is way priority. This is my current work is work, obviously, but I think this is my number one priority in my life. Make sure that I don't lose this certificate thingy. And I was like, I should ask them to sponsor me. maybe in the future. But first I need to pass the class, to be a good student first. So the problem is 9 parts. Part 1 I can't. But part 2, I just pushed together some code, and some things I created a scree plot. What it looks like a bar plot. Not a bad idea. Which part? Wow, I'm losing my train of thought. A script plot is basically a normal bar plot with a stair on top of it. But like it shows the information that has to do with... Oh god. See, I did the learning section a month ago, so I remember nothing. Which is why I'm just like putting code together instead of like trying to solve it. I think a script plot is supposed to explain. Let me Google it. God's sake. How much of something is explained by something? I think script plot. A script plot is a visualization tool that, in principal component analysis (PCA) or factor analysis, that graphs the... What the hell is that? Eigenvalue, amount of variance explained. Variance, yes, on the y-axis against the corresponding principal component under the x-axis. My brain hurts. It helps determine the optimal number of components to retain by identifying the elbow, the point where the slope flattens, signaling the remaining components represent minor variance or noise. I should be using Seaborn and such, yes. Matplotlib and all of that. I think I'm using... See, I'm just copying and pasting code, which is why I don't know what I'm doing. For the script plot, I used... Hold up, let me go back to the top. No, I just used a normal PLT. Bar and then PLT step. So... It's probably prettier to use Seaborn, but I didn't. Explained variance ratio. I think it's which part of... Is it? It's not prediction though. It's which part of the data can explain. I don't know. Matplotlib then, exactly. How much time do I have in me? I think I have another session in me. Momo, I mean, yes, timer is out, but like, did you get the chance to do any more reading? And is Gamma willing to do do whatever you want, but do you have anything to do for the next 25 minutes? I did, yay, that's awesome. I think... What do I want to do next? I got to the magnetism part of the book. I've never asked if you're a student or not, and I don't know if you feel comfortable if you want to answer, but like, are you studying for a test? Because you said you'd be cooked if there's a test. Or are you just like reading for fun? Let me know if you want to focus. Oh, when I focus, I'll just mute myself. I just want to yap. I don't want to go back to studying. But I should. Yeah, we can do another 25 minutes and then a bit more yapping and then just for fun. That's awesome. Oh, I love reading for fun. I recently read... What did I read that I really liked? I mean, like actual fiction, not like non-fiction. It's called The Women, with the E, not woman, by... I always forget the author's name. Is either Hannah Kristen or Kristen Hannah. Something like that. She's the author of The Nightingale, a book that is going to be a movie. I read that book like maybe... I have no idea. Probably before COVID. And I really liked it. I think I was in my World War II era. Like all the light I cannot see, or you cannot see. Who cannot see? Somebody cannot see. Woman. It will become a movie. The Nightingale, not The Woman. The Woman is actually about the Vietnam War, which I has God, what's wrong with me? I have no information about. Yeah. So it was while reading, I was so tense because the character was making not great choices, especially in the mid to the end. She was making so many bad choices, and I was like, Frank, her name is Frank. And then I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I will just say the book ended in a way that I was happy with, because if it had ended the other way, like third of the way, I would have been so mad at the author. But I think she became nicer to the character, because she put the character through so much. I mean, obviously it's a Vietnam War book, but it's also about coming back and all of the emotion after it, which I had no information about, so I'm not commenting on the experience that happened actually. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I feel bad for the character, because as a person who sometimes thinks that I would love to write a book someday. Oh, hi, you're still here. Thank you. My English accent is, yes, something that I've been complimented on before. As a person who would like to write a book someday, like, I'm like, how much am I willing to put my character through? Because I feel bad. Because obviously your character is a part of you, you know, like half of you at least. And I have like a few characters in my head. The Woman by, is it Hannah Kristen or Kristen Hannah? The Woman by Kristen Hannah. Oh god. You can Google that if you want. That one is not going to become a movie. The Nightingale is, and god, that's a sad book. She's really good at writing sad books. I really, really like The Nightingale. It's World War II, two sisters, very different experiences. Very, very sad. Yeah. Sure. I like reading books. It, yeah. It's mostly actually audiobooks, but I still think of it as reading books. Because I can do both. I can read with my eyes and I can read with my ears. I should go back to focusing. My 5-minute sessions are like another 20 session of me not focusing. Alrighty, people. I'm actually happy, even if I like get up right now, I'm happy with my progress, but my brain is like, but you could do more. So let's do one more, and then we can go back to more yapping. And if anyone like does not want to be here, that's okay. And if you have something you want to do beside us, go ahead. 25-30, perfect ratio. 25 minutes of working and 30 minutes of let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. 30 minutes of yapping. We can do it. Indeed we can. Of course we can. We are oh, sorry, question in the chat. Can you suggest me any kind of book you finished recently? Well, the most recent book I read was The Woman by Kristen Hannah. I feel like a Project Hail Mary obviously is a book I will recommend to anyone who listens to me. It's my favorite book, I think. And the first book I read this year was Model, what is it called? It's by the author of the children oh god, I forgot way too many things. It's a French, Russian sounding name. It's a robot book. I also really, oh no, I'm mixing things. Okay, Shroud was by book by Adrian Travasky, which is the person who wrote The Children of something. Children of Time, there we go. That is a very spider story, so if you don't like spiders, don't even look into it. It's all spiders, it's about spiders. So that's Shroud, highly recommend. It's a space book, but it's probably going to be a series, so if you don't like series, don't go into that. But then a book that won Goodreads award for 2025 that I read that I really loved is oh, it's not 2025, or maybe it was only was it only nominated? Service model. There. Yes, I will write the names of the few books that I talked about. Let's do that. So, one service model, still Adrian it's not Trust, Tchaikovsky, by Adrian there's a K, Kovsky. Now I can read the name as a normal human being. Tchaikovsky. Okay, so service model is one. Second would be Shroud, same author. Shroud. Apparently I like this author. Yep, same author. Do I just copy paste the name? Because I wrote that and it took me a second. There you go. And then Project Hail Mary, because Project Hail Mary, that is by Andy Weir, I think. There we go. Okay, I will now focus. I'm sorry. I should do that. I talked way too much. See you in 25 minutes. And technically, we are done. I don't need to set a timer. Hello, we're back. Because I yapped way too much in the last part, I feel like I should have stayed more. Oh hi Momo. I should have stayed more with the learning, because I'm so diligent. When the timer ends, I'm like, people are waiting, we should start talking. Yes, I skimmed through part 3, and I did, how many tasks are in part 3? There are like a lot. I mean, a manageable amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I did 1 and 2 like 50-50. 3 and 4 I didn't look at. I was like, let me see what part 4 is saying. I was reading through part 4. And now all of the problems, I mean, just the ones that I've read through, are less daunting. They're still, I wouldn't say I understand them, but I will say that they are, they seem a bit more manageable. And I was thinking I might need, I mean, the environment issue will take a lot of time because it's unpredictable, but I was thinking I might Are we back? Well, I think I'm back. Hello. Oh god, it's so bad. Why is 8 a.m. my kryptonite? I will check. Oh wow. Ooh, this is too bad. Very bad. Can you even hear me? I don't know. Is audio available? Yeah. I'm just thinking I should do at least one on my time, maybe not streaming, but like 1 hour of the morning doing this and actually focusing. Oh, hi. Hi, Apple. I'm back. That's good. Thank you. So if I do 1 hour in the morning, I think by like Wednesday I might have my first draft versus by like Friday. So I am happy with the progress, and I have anyone who's currently with me to thank for. I really am thankful that I got to do a little bit of studying, because it's very heavy on the mind, you know. How did you progress, Momo? How did it go? And I don't know if Apo did any studying while we were here, but you don't have to. It can be working on something, it can be learning, it can be just vibing. Yeah. Oh my god, no way. That's good. I didn't know that. Thank you for being on both sides. I appreciate that. You don't have to. So, that's cool. I like your hi. I like your what is it called? Profile picture. It's cute. Also, I think that on this side your profile picture is NASA? Oh no. Oh, you have the NASA Artemis because, no way, because you watched it? It's a badge. No way. I didn't watch it on Twitch. I watched it on YouTube. Hey, I want that badge. It's okay. Next time. Next moon travel. Yeah. Do you have a favorite photo? Because I was inside the NASA rocket without me. Okay, that's rude. Do you have a favorite photo that was taken? I mean, I'm like, Artemis 3 badge, for real. Yeah, for real. Absolutely. We'll get that for sure. Yep. And yes, so I'm happy with my progress. And what else do I have to do today? It's a Saturday, so I have to prepare for the week ahead. Might post. Okay, thank you. It's not like, it's okay if you don't have a favorite photo. You don't have to actually. Start of the flyby, really cinematic. Okay. Because it's just too many beautiful shots. Even I don't have a favorite photo, so why am I asking? Did you see Hangreen's video explaining the photos? Because it gives you different look when you understand some parts more. Okay, so let me think of my to-do for the rest of the day. One of my serious to-dos is make sure I have at least 5,000 or more steps. That is a to-do. Prepare for tomorrow. I might do another session of this learning, but I might not. I'm not sure if I will be able to. And then do I need to watch some K-drama? Because I know my new show is out probably. Okay. I think I'm happy. I'm really happy with how this went. I will maybe I will most likely do the same upcoming I'm not dead, right? No, okay. Mandatory K-drama schedule. Oh, for sure. Enjoy life and then study all of it. We'll see. Even if I don't do it, we'll see. Oh, I have Run BTS to watch. Okay, also that. See, my schedule is full. But I actually have some things that I need to do probably tomorrow. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Life will move on. Probably next Friday and Saturday will both be. You already sent the photos. Will also be study with me, just so that I can finish this without, That is sick. This is beautiful. The strength of the fire and the brightness of that's the left side, right? And the NASA logo and the blue/red of the background, or orange. That is crazy. Thank you for sharing that. Aside from that one, I don't know, every photo was really cool. Exactly. Every photo was like an experience. One photo is worth 1,000 words, for sure. Yeah. And also the sideways Earthrise that is taken by is it Reed? It's one of the male astronauts. Is really cool. It's a video on NASA's Instagram. It's unbelievable, that one gets to experience that. Okay, I talked way too much. So thank you so much for keeping me company. I appreciate everyone who chatted, everyone who is here and who has been here. Yes. Life is good. Life is good and busy. and that's nice. Catch me on different sides of text internets, like Discord or Twitter, or sometimes YouTube posts, but not a lot. And I wish you a lovely weekend. I do. Okay. I'm really grateful for today's session. Yes, because if I was doing anything else, I would have this like heavy burden of like, I need to study. And now that burden is like halved, which is good. Thank you for being here, and I hope to catch you next time. I mean, when I say that, I mean it as a greeting. I don't mean it as you have to be in every stream. That feels not nice. So, thank you for being here. I wish you a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend. And if I do the goodbye, my whole stance will change, so I can't do that. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. So I'll just say goodbye with my words. Have a lovely rest of your day, and goodbye.